How do you take online communication and turn it into real life currency? You do the 3 verbs: engage, prepare, and know. What are you going to do with this information that I've now passed on to you? Because you got to do something. If you always do what you've always done, you're always going to get what you've always got. If you keep putting in the same, you're going to keep on getting the same out. Now it's time to do something different. Now it's time to stand out. It's time to make a decision, to act, to engage in a new way, to learn a new skill, to develop yourself, to invest in yourself. It's time to do something. One of my favorite scenes is from the movie HITCH with Will Smith and Kevin James. In the movie, Kevin James plays Albert Brennaman. He's kind of a pudgy guy in his middle age who's looking for love. And he falls in love with this beautiful model / millionaire. And he partly is part of the firm that invests her money. He's one of 10 white guys in black suits who invest this millionaire's money. And he loves her. He loves what she stands for. Of course, he's attracted to her, but he loves, and he just believes that he could really be the person to make her happy. And so he engages Will Smith's character, Hitch, to help him stand out and get noticed. So there's a scene in the board meeting where before this, Allegra has never even noticed him. He's just another guy in a black suit. He's another guy saying the same, doing the same. And Will Smith says, you gotta stand out. You gotta do something. You gotta get noticed. You gotta notice her. You gotta pay attention. And then you gotta look for openings where you're going to do something different. So I love the scene in which Allegra Cole is proposing this idea of investment. And the 10 guys just nod and And then the CEO says, no, we're not gonna do that. And they go, And Albert's thinking about Hitch's advice, and he's thinking about really listening to her and responding to her and doing something to stand out. So he speaks out, even when no one else is speaking out. He lets his voice out. He engages her in conversation. And even when the CEO says, stop, he keeps on engaging. He knows that this is the moment to talk up. This is the moment to communicate. This is the moment to stand out. Of course, it goes as a comedy should. It goes a little bit the route that is outrageous. And the CEO says, sit down, Albert. And Albert says, no, I'm not going to sit down. You sit down. And then he ends up quitting his job. He takes a pen, he throws it. It's a hilarious part, right? Ultimately, though, he stood out. And Allegra Cole comes over to his office. Albert's panicking because he's thinking, what did I do? What did I do? I just quit my job. And Allegra comes and she says, no one talks to me like that. You listened to me and you stood up for me and you stood out. He got noticed because he did something different. He dared to do something different. His coach told him to do something different. So let me ask you, what is your dare to do something different moment? What is it that you're going to do different so you can stand out? Are you going to sit down and start preparing through the next several presentations that you have? Are you going to get in front of the mirror and practice and record yourself and listen to yourself again and again and again and take notes and get evaluated feedback and keep on going forward? What is it that you're going to do different? Are you going to read 5 books on public speaking and you're just going to really think through this and think about what are you going to do that's different? Are you going to enroll in the course that my team and I have put together that's all about mastering the meeting? In fact, we even developed a website for it, masterthemeeting.com. Or do you want to sit down for 20 minutes and face-to-face on a Zoom video call, you and I could have a conversation where we talk about strategy. And I'm going to be giving away 20 minutes over the next several weeks to lots of people, just strategizing what they could do differently in their online communication. And I'll give you that link here as well. What are you going to do that's different? What is your Albert Brennaman moment?